Alrighty, everybody, I got one for you. Yeah, this is a different one. What I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna let the video play out, and then I'm gonna come back and give my response. And then there's a lady who had a response to this particular video. I'm gonna let that one play out and come back and give my response to her. Whoo-wee! This is something new. I've never heard nobody talk about this until now. Well, let's go ahead and get into this video.
So you guys may have seen this online that BBL smells is trending. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out, and she had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up, and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot by LA Live and had some dinner. Had a really good time. And so she was like, so what you trying to do? I was like, yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap and see where it takes us. So we drive back to my spot. And so light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we're having a nice vibe. And, you know, we start getting into it and everything, and clothes start to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, just stand right there. And so, like, she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, what the hell? Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell, and it hits my nose. Shit was like a salt of my nose. I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm like, baby, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up and now they got this big BBL, they have to reach back there and really clean. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't breathe as good. And so she ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks. And it was much better. But some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly. But some people's smell is coming from what the excretions and what's coming out with the fat that they've actually put in to their bodies. So, you know, BBLs for me is just for fun. Those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, to parent-teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff as they try to walk through the parent-teachers conferences in them small-ass classrooms. That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, you know, weekend fun. You know, wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
All right, so now that y'all done heard this guy's story, let me just say this here. He has a point in a couple of things, and in a couple of things I disagree with. Number one, he has a point in a man is not going to take you seriously. See, men are telling you he's not going to take you seriously because of what you're doing to yourself. We're looking at it like, wait a minute, this is what you're doing? Nah, I don't think I want you. Nope. So, and women love to think just because a man has sex with them that y'all think the man actually wants you. Even after us telling you, no, we just gonna hit it and that's it. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I can say is, hey, at least he's honest. And fellas, just keep telling them. If they don't want to listen, oh well, that's on them. Just keep telling them. So that way, if they don't listen, it's all on them. All on them. All righty. Now, here's the part that I am disgusted with. The man said he still knocked her down. No. I would not. I can't. Why? Because your hygiene, I will not be able to rise to the occasion. Oh my God. I don't care if you did go in there and shower, freshen up. Now everything is back to square one. No, because that thought is still in my head. That you stink. Women usually take care of their hygiene way better than a man. Way more often than men. Usually. That's the word I used. But you actually, what? Are you serious? And that's the problem that we're having today with these women. Because they believe as long as they look good, you gonna hit it. And they, for some odd reason, don't want to listen. When we tell them we don't take them seriously, they still think you want them. Even though you told them you don't, you just want to smash, and that's it. They still think you want them. So, hey man, if you got some problems on your hand, that's on you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the response of this lady. She responded to this particular video. A lady I did a video about before, but let's go ahead and get into her response, and then I'm going to come back after she's done.
BBLs be smelling. I just got tagged in a video of a guy doing a story time saying that he was about to mess around with this girl. She gets on the bed and proceeds to twerk, and then twerk wind come in his face and it stinks. And he blames this on the fact that she got a BBL instead of the fact that he was messing with a woman who got poor hygiene. Like, I need you to be so serious as a grown man. Like, how you gonna really sit up here and blame that on the BBL instead of the woman having poor hygiene? All right, I don't know if this was for clickbait, but the lengths that y'all will go sometimes with the BBL conversation is a little outrageous, right? I done said my piece on it before, but I would never go as drastic as to co-sign silly stuff like this. Like, be so for real. If a woman don't know how to properly clean, it don't matter whether or not the body's natural or whether or not a surgeon performed it and gave it to her. If she don't know how to properly clean herself, that's the end of the story. And it's saying a lot that you proceeded to go ahead and smash a girl who don't know how to properly clean herself, right? You can sit up here and cap and act as if, you know, the BBL had anything to do with her poor hygiene, but the truth of the matter is you're a nasty man, right? Because you still slept with her regardless of you made her go take the shower or whatever you claim you did. I doubt you did that, if the story even real or not, all right? Because I don't realize this dude be saying a lot of wild stuff. And he don't even give me dude who really pull girls like that, right? Unless he got money, and I don't even know if he do. I'm not getting that he gets girls like that. The stuff he say online be way too outrageous. A dude who get girls would never get online and say something this goofy like girls who got BBLs be smelling a certain kind of way. Because dudes who get girls have messed with enough women to know that any of them can have poor hygiene, and it doesn't matter. But a dude who don't get girls like that will say something silly like this.
Okay, now, she had a point in a lot of things that she said, which is some of the stuff I said. But I don't know if the story's real. Might be, might not. I'm not going to go down those lines because I'm not 100% sure. But why would you still have sex with her? That's disgusting. That is just plain nasty, man. That just tells me that you don't get it that much and you're just taking whatever you could get. That you don't have discipline or self-respect to say, you know what, nah, I'm good. Even if she did go shower, even if she did freshen up. No, like I said, I personally would not be able to get it going. Now, she talked about don't blame it on the BBL. The funny thing though is that there are a lot of women that saying themselves after they got a BBL, some excursions or whatever they call it, will start to come out and will stink. So I know that guy wasn't talking about that. He was just saying that she couldn't properly clean herself because she couldn't reach back there to clean. So there are a bunch of other videos of women talking about the excursion from a BBL stinks, saying that they should not be engaging with anyone within 4 months of having a BBL. I'm like, oh my God. I did not know that. That is disgusting. That's even more of a reason why you should not go and get it. Oh my goodness. Because your body will start to release a lot of fluid from the BBL. I'm like, really? That is just nasty. Anyway, so I can kind of believe what that man was saying on that part, that, you know, the BBL stank. Now, I could also believe this here too. Sometimes, you know, you get used to a certain routine, and then when you have to change it, you have to get used to that as well. And that might take you some time. But this whole conversation about a BBL stinking, oh my God. That might explain a few things. But still, oh my goodness. I can't knock down a woman when she stinks, whether she's natural or not. I can't do it. Why? Because I'm going to think I'm catching something. And fellas, you can catch something if she don't keep herself clean. You can catch some things. I'm just saying. Think about that now. Even if you do wear a condom, you still can catch something if she don't keep herself clean. And why would you want to? To me, that do say a lot about that man in particular. It does to me. Second of all, that woman should not have had intercourse with him if that was what was going on. I'm trying to watch my words for social media. But that's just nasty, man. I can't get over that. I didn't know it was stuff like this happening. I looked it up when I was sent these two videos. I looked it up, and yeah, women do are sitting here saying women who says they have BBLs, and there's even one woman who really showed everything that was going on. Say, look, yeah, after some of these excursions, you know, it does stink. You shouldn't get with no one within 4 months of having a BBL. I'm like, really? Wow. Another reason why I look at people who go through plastic surgery and be like, nope. If I can walk out the house being 100% natural, so can a woman, especially women who talking about they confident in themselves, they know they look good, all that stuff, but then go and change what they look like. Yeah, okay.